Hello there and welcome to this tutorial or lesson. So in this lesson, we're going to be focusing on the market trends for this week. All right, so we're going to be examining a number of instruments and we'll be pointing out the trends we're expected, the market is expected to go, that's the direction this week. So this video is not just about one particular instrument. So when you have an idea of the trend, because remember the saying or the slogan that the trend is your friend until it bends. So first off, this particular week that we are going into, we want to know the trend for various instruments. So that's why we call it the market trends this week. All right, so let's go and look at the market trends this week. First on the chart there you have the CAD JPY pair, and from this, if you look at considering the moving averages there, you can see, and even the market structure, you can see that this is a bullish trend all the way from here. So from how many years ago now? Since, let's look at it from, if you go back a bit. All right, if you go back a bit, you can see all the way from here, CAD JPY has been bullish on the weekly time frame. You can see the bullish structure has been in place all along. But then want to now look at this particular week that is coming. So we narrow it down to this point. Okay, and then to this particular week. Now, if you look at this by price action, you can see in spite of the fact that this is a bullish scenario that we can see overall. However, some weeks back, you see that price recorded a certain new high and then pulled back and closed on a bearish mode before the market tried, recovered with a piercing line, and then but the volumes weren't that much. If you look at, consider the volume here 853.67, and then consider the volume here 917. Okay, the volume was higher here, but then here the volume began to drop and drop. Okay, but then the volume also, this is 900. Okay, here 926. Okay, the volume even was higher here than here, but then you see there's something I want us to look at. This high up here is after how many weeks of move upstairs? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yet it was unable to retest this high here. Okay, now we could say conveniently that this could have been a fluke, that the pressure, the pressure here, the bullish pressure here, couldn't be sustained. And so what happened again here now is that there is another bearish drop in price, forming a bearish engulfing pattern that has engulfed the 3 weeks here, 1, 2, 3. So based on this, our bias for the coming week is going to be bearish because the market will want to react to this. So as the market will resume on the 4 hours, let's look at the 4 hours time frame now. And then if you now bring in this moving averages, now you can see on the 4 hours time frame. So if we now go by this, you'll see that based on what we have here now, price is going to be finding its way down. And guess what? See 50% retracement here, 114.242, 38.2% here, 114.545. So we'll be looking at maybe making entries, all right, upon retracement to 50% or 38.2%. That is when you are on our Telegram channel and this signal comes out, you can take advantage of it. So that's for CAD JPY. Next, let's check another instrument. And this time around, let's look at GBP JPY. And then for GBP JPY, you can see a hanging man there. See, there's bullish here, but we're looking at considering this now. There's a hanging man up there. Okay, and he has also recorded a lower low and lower high, all right, than the last 2 weeks. Okay, and it's a hanging man. However, for this particular hanging man here now, if you understand candlesticks trading, you agree with me that when a hanging man shows up, it's best to be a bit conservative, to wait for the coming week to close below the close of this particular week. Then we can now take massive action the week after. All right. However, you can also be aggressive to take this. You can aggressively take this on. So in that regard, let's check 4 hours and see whether we can actually make that. But on 4 hours, you can see that the price by price action here, you see that it's still bullish, but then this is like a surge here to push this further up. However, you may want to really wait. For me, I'll recommend you wait for this coming week to pass for you to take advantage of GBP, JPY to know whether the bullish move will continue or whether a reversal will now take place. But if you can juggle this and make anything out of it from maybe 1 hour time frame, fine. Then let's go on to the next one. Let's look at gold. So for gold this coming week, now we've seen gold that ever since it recorded the highest all-time high of 2,450, all right, which was like some 3 weeks ago. Last week it couldn't, retest that, and this past week now it beat last week's high, but it recorded a new low. That's this new low now. It's like a low lower than 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 weeks results, right? So gold, probably we see gold also trying to go down. Now let's go to 4 hours and let's see something here. So on 4 hours, you can see that it's bearish. So apparently gold, you are going to be looking at a bearish market, looking for selling opportunities for gold, and 50% retracement, 2368.57 and 38.2 at 23 to 2037.87. So these are two critical levels for us for gold this coming week. All right, so let's go on to the next instrument, and this time around let's check USD CAD. Okay, for USD CAD, the market is strongly bullish. All right, it's bullish, strongly bullish here. Okay, and even though it's not really trending well here, if you look at it, but then it's bullish. So let's just quickly go on here to check on 4 hours, and on 4 hours we can only see, okay, let's do it this way. Okay, let's use here. Okay, good. So on 4 hours, probably we'll have to wait for there to be a retracement from where it is right now back to 50%, which is at 1.3672, 38%, 30.2 at 1.36573. So that's it for USD CAD. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Next is Euro JPY. Just picking these at random. Okay, so we look at Euro JPY also has similar pattern as GBP JPY. There's a hanging man there, and you want to wait for it to correct. And on 4 hours, you also have to wait. You want to give it time. All right, but then you can pick some things in between. Don't hang on it for so long. So on 1 hour, you can find opportunities, but then that will be in the course of trading during the week. Next instrument, let's check AUD USD. And for AUD USD, we have a bearish scenario here. Okay, but then it's not fully confirmed, but still trading below the 200 period moving average, and by price action is a lower low and an engulfing pattern. So for AUD USD, likely going to continue. So on 4 hours, we see is bearish, and probably you may want to look at the fall from here all the way to the top here. So we may also be looking at AUD/USD around 50%, retracement at 0.66433 and 38.2% at 0.66588, and that will be for AUD/USD. How about for NZD/USD? NZD/USD, we are also going to be looking at it there, and it's giving us a shooting star. It's a shooting star and it's below the 200 period moving average, right? Now, if you go by that, that means we're expecting the market to go down in the coming week. And on 4 hours, we may want to wait, all right, but you can actually trade this on 1 hour. On 1 hour, I think you'll find a clearer signals in the course of the week. So you just want to watch this on 1 hour in the course of the week. Okay, so that's for NZUSD, and 50% retracement is around 0.61576, at 38.2% is around 1.61711. So that's for NZD USD. And how about Euro USD? So for Euro USD, we also have this bearish pattern, and looks like a shooting star too. So for Euro USD, I think we also can see the market is bearish, going to go bearish, right? And there is it. There is it. So Euro USD, we also have to operate it accordingly. So we will be looking for retracement on 1 hour all the way here, and 50% is around 1.0857, and 38.2 is around 1.08725. So that's for Euro USD. Now I want to quickly bring in something that might interest some of you, that's crypto. Let's just look at Bitcoin. Okay, what can we expect from Bitcoin? Bitcoin is still active. All right, it hasn't closed yet until Sunday night. I'm running this analysis on Saturday. Okay, so for Bitcoin, from what we have here already, so it's still bullish. So whatever is happening to Bitcoin right now, don't join the dump. Hang on, because Bitcoin seems to still be going up, right? So you may just want to find opportunity even with some altcoins to now take advantage of what's happening. If you look at other crypto there, altcoins there, you can see, so you can actually take advantage of some of these altcoins, but then I'm not going to be running the analysis here. So it just to show you whatever is going on, you want to hang on to bullish Bitcoin. So let me do the last two instruments, GBP NZD, and that one is bullish. This is a hammer, right? And is bullish. So we are going to be working on the bullish market for GBP NZD, and on 4 hours, it's trying to catch up to overcome the bearish pressure that it was there in the past week. So, and I think we'll let this be, and we'll come back to it on 1 hour. Okay, on 1 hour, right? On 1 hour, there's a direction there, so we can actually work on it from here. And so that gives us a retracement or pullback to this place, 50%, 2.07264, and 38.2% at 2.06982. All right, so that's for NZD USD. And then finally, let me, honestly, I feel like I could do all of these, but I wouldn't want to do all of them. So let me just pick one more, GBP USD. So GBP USD, we are going to be looking at, for GBP USD, I can see a shooting star here too. First of all, there's a spinning top here and then shooting star. So definitely we see a GBP USD that is going to go down, all things being equal, in the coming week, all trading below the 200-day moving average or 200-week moving average. All right, so we are going to quickly check it on the 4 hours to see. Yes, on 4 hours it's not completely set, but on 1 hour, yes, you can actually find your level. Yes, just like the Euro USD. So this is more like a retracing market, so you can actually work on it here. 50% is 1.27656, and 38.2 is at 1.27779. Right, so that's for GBP USD. Do I give you a bonus instrument? You guess what? Which instrument should I give you? Okay, let me just dash you AUD card. AUD card, that's a shooting star also. For AUD card, that's a shooting star, and also below the 200 period moving average on the weekly time frame. So based on that, 4 hours, what we have, about to crash this, but we'll see that price will still find its way up. But then 1 hour will give you a hint. Okay, 1 hour is on the same page with that, so we can actually connect to this. So where we'll be looking at 50% at 0.90901 and 38.2 at 0.91007. Okay, so that's it for the market trends this week. we have covered a couple of instruments. We've covered GBP, JPY, gold. We've covered USD card. We've covered quite at least you know the number. NZD USD, AUD USD, Euro USD, Bitcoin, GBP NZD, GBP USD, AUD card, and then just go ahead and Euro JPY, right? We've covered this, and I want to wish you a very profitable trading week, and join us for signals on a day-to-day basis in the coming week. Have a wonderful trading week ahead. That's the second week of June 2024. Trade to win. I'll be fine with you. While I sign off, I will encourage you to please subscribe if you have not subscribed to this channel. Hit the like button, like it, share it, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever we drop new videos that will help you to take good profits from the markets. Enjoy a great Pips week.